Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 41 of my Discovery era Starfleet Science Officer. We're about to undertake our first mission in the Cold War arc, where we're going to visit the Defera system, and we're going to do the side quests where we're going to visit the Deferi and also show off our new ship, the USS Honshu, which is a multi-mission surveillance explorer. Can't remember what its actual name is, what the actual class is. I think it's Bridget class. But we're going to howl for the mission and then we'll get the show on the road, as they say. Because it's a side quest, it's in the incoming house, and we shall struggle down to Admiral. To the Admiral, and he should have it somewhere. There it is. Okay, so. Sorry if you can hear all the pings in the background. We received a request for aid from the Deferi, a warp-capable species in the Alpha Quadrant. They are located near Cardassian space and reported several attacks on their shipping. Since the Deferi are not technology sophisticated as the Federation, they're asking for help. We should assist them. Head out there and see what you can do. So accept. Now, I think I'm going to have to head away and then head back. Generally how this works. But while we do, we shall crack out my captain's log. So captain's log, Stardate 86536.54. After dealing with the borg in fluidic space, Starfleet Command has awarded me with a new ship, USS Honshu. Our first mission to escort the Defari Ambassador through Federation space back to Defera should be routine. All things in balance. Cool. I was quite impressed with the successful outcome of the recent trade negotiations at Starbase 39 Sierra, and I am pleased to invite the Federation to send an envoy to the Defera system for a more formal meeting. This could be a great opportunity for both our peoples. The Federation has requested an alliance with us on several occasions, but my people, with adherence to balance, has prevented it. Now that they are more open to the idea of the ties with other worlds, perhaps your visit will be the start of a lasting friendship between our peoples. Let's begin. Cool. Anyway, thank you very much to all the new subscribers as well. I hope you're enjoying the content. And there will be plenty more. I am planning on doing I'm going to be late to the party, but I am planning on, and this is more to the people watching this live, do plan on doing a cyberpunk playthrough, once the game gets more stable. Until then we'll wait and see. Anyway, let's see what Mokko has to say. We have arrived in the Defera system, sir. Performing standard sensor sweeps now. Sir, some of this debris is only days old, but there has been no reports from the Deferi about accidents or combat in this area. I don't like the looks of this. I recommend we be placed with caution. We proceed with caution. The Jessica is standing by for an approach to the Defera. Shall we begin the escort? Welcome to Defera. May you be blessed with balance. We appreciate the Federation's willingness to meet us in these trying times. Yeah, so we have met this. We've met him before. He was on Deep Space Nine when we helped him with a holo. He wanted a hollow suite to witness the battle of the Mutara Nebula. So we helped him out. We helped him evacuate when the Dominion returned. So we're picking up an approaching warp signature, attempting to identify it now. What the hell is that? So the ship's running a subspace jammer, so we weren't able to get a lock on it before it walked out. I am, however, picking up a residual warp signature, and we might learn more about the deed of more detailed scan.
Scanning in progress.
It's not enough to get a lock on the ship's warp track, Captain. The ship is using German technology. The sneaky bastards. This is a Palatine class multi-mission explorer. It is the Tier 6 variant of the Vesta class, which we were flying earlier. Greetings, Jessica escort ship Honshu. We are required to identify your credentials and verify you are in fact the correct ship prior to granting you access to the Defera. Please submit a scan at this time. Understood? Do you require assistance? No assistance is required on this at this time, Honshu. Thank you for your cooperation. Our scans are complete. Please provide us with your clearance code before you establish orbit around Defera. Our Defera access code is 946 Whiskey. Don't use it anymore today. 946 W2Q08. Thank you for your protection and escort. Your due diligence and readiness does you credit. Perhaps later we'll be able to learn more about that strange ship. For now, let us discuss the possibility of trade and diplomacy between our peoples. My attaché will send you the planetary coordinates for transport. These coordinates will take you to one of our most famous historical parks and preservation sites. I hope that you enjoy your visit to the Defera. When you are ready to talk, please meet me in the steps of the historic tower. It will be across from the park, past the monument when you arrive. You will receive the planetary coordinates from the Jets Girl. Are you ready to be down? I am. I'm also donning some armour. So yeah, it's not Palatine class. I'm rocking a Bridget class. I thought it was the Bridget class, not the Palatine. The Bridget is the Tier 6 Vesta. The Palatine is the Aventine's Tier 6 variant. Yeah, well, this is the temple armor I'm using, by the way. So this is the Defera. That is a big tower. Let's speak with the ambassador. Learn a bit more about the Deferi. Sarah. Welcome to Defera, honoured visitor. This site is the oldest continuing inhabited site on my world, and as such, we find it to be an ideal place to welcome visitors. Tell me about the Deferi. We have an old culture steeped in tradition and respect for all beings. The Makers taught us the concept of balance. We strive for it in all things. For more than a century we have remained neutral in our dealings with other worlds, for where there is balance, there is also truth. We are now looking to expand. Our population is going to a point where we will put a strain on our world's resources. To correct the imbalance, a portion of our people have volunteered to seek new homes among the stars. This of course has put us into greater contact with beings such as yourselves, and we welcome the new ideas and technology that you have to offer. Perhaps by looking inward for so long we have become out of balance with the galaxy as a whole. I look forward to your help in correcting this. Tell me about the ruins to the east of here. We believe that there's a site at the east from here is what was once used by the preservers, because we have located several artifacts that appear to correspond to their technology. Although we do not know for certain, it is in our belief that the Deferi are one of the races seeded throughout the quadrant by the preservers. They, like us, revered balance and saw life as sacred. They went to great lengths to preserve all life. Can you explain more about balance? Everything must be in balance. When one side is dominant over the other, the inequality breeds resentment. This resentment leads to hatred and misunderstanding. On our world there is equality in everything. All major decisions are made by the populace, so that a small group of leaders will not have the power over the whole. Persons who are deemed leadership positions like myself serve the pleasure of our people. If we abuse our position, there will be imbalance and will be removed. Tell me about the preservers. The preservers were an ancient race that died out eons ago, but made a great impact on the galaxy in their time. The preservers would transplant members of races that were threatened by extinction to worlds where they could thrive. The planet Amaran was settled by them, and they brought ancient Terrans there to create a new community. For many years, scientists theorized that the preservers were responsible for the spread of humanoids across the galaxy. We know that the preservers not only transplanted communities, they also created them. The preservers were believed when they were alone in the galaxy. In hopes of creating an ecosystem of races like themselves, they seeded their genetic material on other planets. In this way, they gave their children the companions they never had. Sir, sensors of the Honshu are picking up a breed transport signals. Get ready, sir. They could be hostile.
Enemy targets on center.
I don't know what it is, but since the last patch, my initial gun has no noise. I'm running stealth pistols. I like the fact that they just don't seem to care. Anyway.
Enemy targets on center. Shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Enjoy time compression, bitch.
Shield losing power.
I'm going to use my second set of weapons. I can't be running around with stealth weapons. It looks stupid, and it doesn't sound that interesting. I'm going to hope that they're going to fix this. The old switcheroo. No. Incoming transmission. What Ren? We broke through the Federation defences and attacked your homeworld. We ruined your fleets during the war. You should know better than to oppose us, Starfleet. We will wrest the Preserver's secrets from this place and we will destroy anyone who attempts to stop us. Charming. Just one problem with that. You're a dick. Obviously, it's not safe for me to remain here, given the threat of further attacks. What now? I shall return to the Jessica for now, my friend. I believe I will be of best use there. Sir, there are more ships warping in. We need you and the away team back on the ship, sir. Prepare for emergency transport. Okay. Right. So, the Breen. And yes, they did bring, but I think not near total losses from their ships that when they attacked the Federation and attacked Earth during the Dominion War. So that's not really something they can brag about, to be perfectly honest. So the Breen are attacking the Jessica. We should interfere before they are overwhelmed. Marine boys. They didn't really stand a chance. So the Breen don't attack at random. I'd say that there is more going on here than the Deferi are telling us. We're being held by the Jessica, sir. Shall I put it on screen? Thank you for your assist, Honshu. We took some damage, but it's nothing that a few days in space dock won't fix. My friend, I have not been completely honest with you. I fear my actions are out of balance with the universe. I think we should speak face to face. Do I have your permission to come on board the USS Honshu? Permission granted. Okay. Honourable ally, I apologise for my secrecy, but at the time it was the best course of action. This is not the first time that the Breen have attacked Defera. Their aggression has increased in recent weeks, and we have been unable to stop them or open a diplomatic dialogue. The Federation has always promised to be our ally in time of need. While we prefer to remain neutral in your conflicts, we have looked favourably on the Federation's actions, and you seek to maintain peace and stability throughout the Alpha Quadrant. Now we are in need of your help. The Breen are attacking our ships and colonies without provocation. Hundreds are already dead, and I fear that more lives will be lost unless we have your assistance. My people face destruction. I cannot believe that the balance of the universe requires us to die. I will contact you again. I only hope that your efforts will tip the balance in our favour. If there is anything else you wish to ask, or if you need greater understanding of my people, please do not hesitate. So the only new one here is the what could the Breen want with the ruins? The Breen could share our belief that the ruins are the remains of a preserved installation. The preservers were powerful. If the Breen gain access to knowledge or technology, they might be able to use it to shift the balance of power in the quadrant. Our archaeologists have been studying those ruins for decades. If there's anything there that the Breen could use, we have not found it. Okay, we're done for the day, Ambassador. Okay, so it's Ambassador Sarah has safely returned to the Jessica, sir, and we have requested to contact him once we've left the system. Are you ready to depart on your orders? Yep. Okay. Yes, how, and then we'll finish this all off. Okay. You're a friend of the Deferi. We will speak again, and it is my fondest hope that you will be able to repair the balance and save my people from the Breen. Then we can have a long-lasting and peaceful alliance. We will speak again soon. And we will have the Polaroids.
Congratulations, Admiral.
So that is the end of part 41. When we return, we will be doing part 42, and that will be... I can't remember the mission's name. I think it's Out in the Cold. I think it's Out in the Cold. So we'll be doing Out in the Cold under Big B82. Please subscribe, comment, and welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 42, Out in the Cold. Until then, ciao for now.